Hello and welcome to the Piston Cup Network. Today we have the first episode of the 2009 NASCAR '09 Career Mode. Today is the Camping World 300, the first race of the Nationwide Series, which is what we're in first. We qualified 41st position in a really slow team, and we're green in Daytona. As we come down into turn 1 on the front stretch, we do make an easy move to the 124, moving us into 39th and now 38th position, making that move as we're already on the move. And here we go, we're going to try and make it to the inside here, trying to go for 37th position. We accidentally switched camera views. I don't understand how people can drive from those, but we're in the draft, trying to just close up to the Richard Petty driving experience car in front of us, and we're going to duck to the inside of it. It kind of comes down on us, not leaving us space, and we do get a little spin and loose, and we drop back into 40th position again. And we move ahead on to lap 2. We've caught the field again, and way late, and that's going to black flag us because we made a move way late underneath the yellow line, and we get off into the grass, and that's pretty much going to ruin our race, as this is just awful driving by me. But we do catch a caution, which for some reason did not record what it was, but we did not pit, and now we have the lead of the race, but we still have that black flag penalty, which is a drive-through, which you might not remember about. But we are going to go green here, leading the field. Single file restarts in 2009 Nationwide, and we're green. So we have 2 laps to make that drive-through penalty, and we led this entire lap. And here we go, coming in to the pits. So we did not lead the lap, but come into the pits, get the drive-through over with, and out of the way, and see what we can do with this race. Yeah, we still do have to make a pit stop, though, but we're going to try and pull some strategy out of the hat and see what we can do in Daytona. But here's the drive-through all the way through the pits. This wastes so much time from the lead. And here we are out of the drive-through now in 43rd position on lap 8 of 16. So we are just going to hang around here. And we are going to skip ahead to lap 11 now. And here is when we are slowly starting to catch people. We're slowly starting to catch people now, but it's not doing much good, and we are running low on fuel now, so we're going to dive into the pits here, make our one and only pit stop of the race on lap 11, see what we can do. Here we go, diving into the pits. Normal pit stop, 2 cans of fuel, 4 tires, and that seems about right for our pit options. So, now leaving the pits on lap 12, we're still in 43rd, and we actually do get lapped here, so this is not running too well. We're running dead last in the field, and it really doesn't look good. As now, we are going to skip on to lap 12, later on that same lap, and people are making their pit stops, and here we go. We are going to have to go by them twice. So we are going to get our lap back here, and now we are no longer 1 lap down to everybody, as we just unlapped ourselves from those people. And later on lap 13, we're going to come around, and this one will be for position, as some people had some really bad pit stops. We're not going to be getting, here we go, first pass of the race, back up into 42nd, now 41st, and 40th will be if we can get around that car on the apron. So pitting early did help, and we've made the undercut work, which is a good thing, but we still really don't have much hope of winning this race. No, so we're hanging in 40th, and we're going to duck to the inside, making the pass for 39th, and we're riding around on lap 14, making the pass for 39th, and we're going to see if we can close in anybody else. A bunch of other people are pitting now this time by, so we should be able to pick up some more positions from these people. As the leader actually came into pit road, and here we go, to unlap ourselves completely from the leader. We are no longer a lap down, and we're going to actually start making up some positions here. Up to 27th right now, 26th with that pass, 25th with this one, and we're mid-pack. We're not actually looking too bad, and we're going to go down low, I think, on this car. No, we're actually, yeah, we are going to get low off the corner, and we are going to make that pass, as it is now we're up in the 23rd position, and we're half a lap behind the leader. But the leader has just left the pit lane. We're going to go high on the 12, the Penske car, up to 22nd. So the two cars are running side by side in front of us. We're going to try and get a little bit of a tow here on lap 15 of 18. Only about 3 laps left as we come to the line. We have a new leader of the race. The 180 car is leading the race. And we're going to get in the draft, and we're going to shove it straight in the middle between these two cars. In the middle of the 124 and the I can't read the number of that. But we're up in the 20th position now. 177 miles an hour going around turn 1. We skip on to lap 18, and it's the last lap of the race. We made up 2 more positions, up in 18th place. We're not going to win the race, but this is what's really going to cost us. We make a bit of a bobble in turn 1, take it down to the apron in turn 2, and it just bites. We do a half spin, slide down to the wall, almost get into the wall. Yeah, almost get in the wall. We save it. But now we're in first gear, just trying to get the thing back up to speed, not lose as many positions as possible. And we are going to keep the thing in 28th. And we're going to come down the backstretch, and this has really not been good as we coming into turns 3 and 4 at a really slow 145 miles an hour. We lost 10 positions with that half spin, but I'll take 28th for the kind of day we had in Daytona. It was not very good. Now, as we come into the tri-oval now, to the start-finish line, and we're going to finish the Camping World 300 in 28th position. So this is a 2-race episode, so we're going to go on to race 2 now in Auto Club Speedway. And we qualified better here than we did at Daytona, so we're starting 33rd position. And we get an excellent launch up through the gears, but we cannot pass anybody till we get to the start-finish line. So we have to check up just a little and time it. And now we are across the start-finish line and can pass. So we have a nice start, already up in a 32nd, and we just putting it on the bottom now. And 32nd is not actually running too bad here at Auto Club. Yeah, I actually felt pretty fast at Auto Club as we have a car coming to our inside there. But we are sitting 33rd right now. So here we go into 3 and 4 in Fontana. And we got a car trying the inside. This dawn race is kind of cool with the sky how it is. But we do have that car going to the inside, and it is going to stick. But we're going to come back around the outside, pick up 32nd again, and maybe try for 31st or 30th. Are we going to? But we do try the high line here. And is it going to work? And we seem to be making it work so far on lap 2 of 23 now. And we do get behind the 110 car. And here we are, still in drop back to 34th position for a second on lap 2 here at Auto Club. We go into 3 and 4. We're going to try and run the high line and make up a couple positions. But that's not really going to work that well. But we may get a good run off the corner. But we can't use it because we do have a car to our inside. But we're going to try it anyway. Going to see if we can get underneath the 110. And we will. And we're going to go underneath both cars there. Down into turn 1. Up into 31st position right now. But maybe 30th if we can just get around this car. It gets a little loose. But we do have a car on our inside now. So we're going to lose that position again. This was really fun racing. Like, I don't think I've had it much more fun than this. Even if it's just racing for 30th. But I've never had this hard racing in NASCAR games before. That's why I love NASCAR 09. But we're going to see if we can split the middle here is what we're going to try to do. Go inside of one car. Can we get outside of the 136? We're going to kind of push him, trying to draft him just a little, give him a bit of a nudge, and we're going to go up to 30th, which is the highest we've been all day. And here we go down into turn 1. What can we do about these cars? As we did skip to lap 4 now. And we did get by him, and we're sitting 29th. But a caution comes out on lap 4. And this is just for a bit of a contact here between us and another car. I guess I just a bit of a misjudgment. That car gets a little loose and puts it back up into the wall and gets kind of hit on the bottom. But we are going to pit And I don't know if that was a mistake or not, but we are sitting 41st now, but get an excellent restart. But again, can't pass anybody to the start-finish line, so I had to back up and let the car go. This is probably one of the most well-made NASCAR games with the realism in like the rules and stuff. But as now it is lap 8. It is lap 8 now, and we're gonna try and make a move for 40th around the outside of the 427. Not gonna make it stick, but we're gonna try and get in a draft here. We're getting a bit of a tow, and we're gonna go straight around the outside of the 427, and we're gonna clear him going into 3 and 4. And we're catching this group of cars for 39th position, the Richard Petty driving experience car right in front of us. But it is now lap 9, and we're going to try to go to the inside of this number 6 Penske car. We did pass a couple of those cars, but it did take a while, as now we're back into 38th as we give up another position and get a little way loose there. Somebody tapped us in the rear, but now on lap 9, and our footage cut out, so we skip ahead to lap 17. We've made up 10 positions since then. We're up into 27th, which is not that bad. No, 20. But this is late in the race, and we get way loose there. Somebody tapped us, as again, I did lose laps 9 through 16. I lost all the footage to that. So we skip ahead to lap 17, as I said earlier, and that was what the major problem was got way loose now. Lap 19 now, gonna try and make a pass for 26th around the outside. Can't make it stick, but we're gonna try and get a good run off the corner, stay in his draft, and we are gonna either go, can't make up our mind whether we're gonna go high or low. We do end up going high on him, and we're gonna try a Kyle Larson line, just running really freaking deep into the corner and then trying to get a good run off it. And this may work, as we may get underneath him coming across the line. And we're gonna get underneath him, and that is how you pass cars here at Fontana on NASCAR 2009 in the Nationwide Series. As we sit 26th right now, 27th, 26th, as we're going back and forth for that position, and we're gonna make 26th stick. Now on to lap 20 we go, on to 21 now, and we're going to go into the inside of 2 cars into turn 1, and now we are sitting pretty in 24th position. As we're going to try to catch this car. Us and the leaders have kind of broken off from the people behind us. There's a bit of a gap, but we're going to try and finish this race strong. But we're extremely low on fuel now. Lap 22 of 23, extremely low on fuel, coming to the white flag. And this has just become a fuel mileage race, so we need to lift and coast as much as we can. Trying into turn 1, and we have lost fuel. We run out of fuel halfway through turn 1, and it really sucks. I guess we should have either stopped later, or it's a 2-stop race, or maybe 1 lap of caution would have got us back around. But now just slowly puttering along on the backstretch, and we getting hit from behind, and it's all over. This is not good. We're going to try and just limp across to the finish line, but we cannot do that, and we get black flag for blocking the track, and we end up finishing P43 in Fontana. So that is the Piston Cup Network signing off.